Today, we're diving into a really chilling story of love, betrayal, and a truly gruesome discovery. And it all centers around one horrifying object, a single blue plastic drum. Let's get into the unsettling details of what's known as the Muscon drum case.
Papa is in the drum. Just that one sentence. It sent a complete shockwave through the investigation. It's a hauntingly simple statement, supposedly said by the couple's own young daughter to their neighbors. An absolutely chilling clue that pointed to a horrifying secret, hidden in plain sight.
So, what are we actually talking about when we say the Muscon drum case? Well, at its core, it's a murder investigation out of Meerut, India, that just gripped the entire nation. A man was found brutally killed, his body dismembered and then sealed in the most macabre way you can possibly imagine, basically entombed in cement inside a drum. To even begin to understand this, we've got to look at the people involved.
Right at the center of this story is a tragic, really violent triangle of betrayal. So let's meet the three main individuals whose lives became so fatally tangled up. Okay, first up, we have Sadhav Rajput, the victim. Now, what's pretty interesting here is that everyone initially thought he was a merchant navy officer. Turns out he was actually working in a London bakery. It seems like a small deception, right? But it kind of foreshadowed a much larger, much more sinister one. Then we have his wife, Muskan Rastogi. She is the main person accused in his murder. And finally, there's Sahil Shukla, who is Muskan's lover and her alleged accomplice in this absolutely horrific crime. So, how did this all lead to murder? Well, according to the prosecution, this was no spontaneous act of violence. Not at all. It was a cold, calculated, and methodical plot. On March 4th, 2025, the alleged plan was put into action. First, Muskan drugged Saurabh by putting sedatives in his food. Once he was completely unconscious, she and Sahil allegedly stabbed him to death. They then dismembered his body, packed the parts into a plastic drum, and filled the whole thing with cement and sand to hide the evidence and the smell. And this just shows you the extreme lengths they went to. The cement had hardened so completely, so solidly, that when the police finally found the drum, they couldn't just pop it open. No way. The entire thing had to be taken to a mortuary and physically cut open to reveal the horrors inside. But the crime didn't stop with the murder. I mean, not even close. What came next was an incredibly elaborate cover-up designed to build a digital illusion, a totally false reality where Saurabh was still alive and well. The contrast here is just staggering. I mean, think about it. As Saurabh's body was sealed away in that drum, Muskan was allegedly using his phone, sending messages to his family, pretending to be him, telling them everything was fine. And while she was keeping up this digital act, she and Sahil reportedly went on vacation to Himachal Pradesh, acting as if nothing had happened at all. So, this is the big question, right? Why? What could possibly motivate a crime this brutal and a cover-up this elaborate? The investigation points to a really disturbing mix of manipulation and some very dark secrets.
Several theories have popped up, and honestly, each one is more disturbing than the last. According to Muskan's own father, a huge point of conflict was Saurabh's opposition to her alleged drug use. Then you've got this strange element of black magic. Police found unusual sketches and symbols in Sahil's room, which sparked all sorts of rumors, though authorities have kind of downplayed this as the main motive. And then maybe the most bizarre part of all is this accusation of extreme digital manipulation. Muskan allegedly created a fake Snapchat account pretending to be Sahil's deceased mother to control him. Just let that sink in for a second, using the memory of someone's dead parent to completely twist their reality. But, a web of lies this complex, it can't hold forever. When it finally unraveled, the case just exploded into the legal system and sparked this massive public reaction. And the scale of this investigation is just immense. The official charge sheet filed by the police against Muskan and Sahil is over 1,000 pages long. 1,000 pages, detailing all the evidence, the witness statements, and the digital footprints that led to their arrest. Since the arrests, the case has taken some really strange turns. Muskan was discovered to be pregnant during a routine health check in jail. She has also reportedly said she wants to study law, maybe with the idea of one day representing herself. And the case has seeped into the public consciousness in this really grim way. The blue drum has become a notorious symbol of the crime, and it's even been referenced in local cultural events.
The Muskin drum case is a horrifying story of deception. There's no doubt about it. But it also leaves us with a really modern question, one that's super relevant today. In an age where digital personas can be used to build a completely false reality, what does it actually take to uncover the truth that's hiding just beneath the surface?